Hello everyone, I am Lulle Anjali Manik, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Bidar District, affiliated to Gulbarga University, Kalburgi. In this video, I have made an attempt to explain about job application with resume, which is prescribed for BA, BSc, BCom, 4th sem of Gulbarga University, Kalburgi. Let us begin with what is a job application letter. An application letter is a standalone document you submit to a potential employer to express your interest in an open position. The job application letter explains who you are as a professional and individual. A job application letter is used to identify and select suitable candidates for a particular position. Through such a letters, applicants market themselves to the employer, demonstrate their capability for the job and the value they will bring to the employer. The letter should highlight your achievement, qualification, and skills that make you fit for the role. Also, a job application letter initiates contacts between the interested candidates and the employer. A strong job application letter is one which clearly conveys your interest and eligibility for a position. It can create a positive impression in the minds of employer. Now, let us see, while writing a job application letter, some of the things we should remember. So, the first thing is preparing your letter. It is important to get familiar with the requirement of the job application. You can get familiar when you know the set of requirements and set of skills. Correlate requirements as well as your skills and mention them effectively in your job application letter. Don't forget to add contact address on the top of the letter. It is important to address the letter to the right person. This is the first step here we should remember while writing a job application letter. Now the second step is writing your letter. Your letter should always be engaging. You can add short and declarative statements. It is important for you as a candidate to know the details about the post for which you are planning to apply. State the benefits of hiring you as a new employee for a particular task. Mention the accomplishments that you have achieved before, but only if it is related to the job that you are applying now. Next, you need to mention your skills that can show your strength and experience. Keep your letter short and sweet. The best subject lines are profession, polite, relevant, and concise. Start with confidence. Your approach should be bold but measured. You are here to apply for job because you can prove you have the necessary skills and accomplishment to get the job. This is the second step. Now the third step. The third step is finishing your letter. End your letter by summarizing in short that why you are the perfect candidate for that post. Conclude the letter by thanking your employer and show your interest in further conversation or interview. Again, show respect while signing off the letter. and it can be shown by writing yours sincerely or yours truly or yours faithfully. Don't forget to write your name after signing a letter. This is the third step. While writing here job application, one should remember these three steps. Now, let us see the job application letter format. Consider the following format when planning your job application letter. First, we should write down employees or sender's name and address. Then write a date. After that, address the letter to the hiring authority. Suppose you are writing a letter to the college. So in the college, who is the higher authority? In the college, the higher authority is the principal. So at that time, you should address to the principal. Suppose you are writing a letter into the bank. At that time here, you should write down to the branch manager or to the manager. Then after comes salutation. Salutation is a greeting used in a letter. It shows respect. So use the salutation, respected sir or madam. Then after write subject. The best subject lines for job application are direct and professional. In your subject line, you should indicate what job you have applied for while keeping it as simple as possible. Then comes body of the letter. As I already told you, some of the points in things include in a job application letter. First, your letter should include information on why you are writing. Mention the job you are applying for. Mention how your qualification match the job. Body of the letter tells the employer what position you are applying for and why the employer should select you for an interview. Conclude your letter by thanking the employer and considering you for the position. Next comes complimentary clause. Complimentary clause that conventionally appears before the employee's or the sender's signature or came at the end of the body of the letter. Then here one should sign. The last point is a enclosure. It comes at the very end of the letter and refers to any additional document that you have attached to your job application letter. List here anything else you may be sending with letter such as resume, certificates, etc. This is all about the job application format. Now, let us see about resume. Resume is a document used and created by a person to present their background skills and accomplishments. A resume is 1 or 2 page summary of your personal and professional information. Resumes are the first thing the prospective employer sees about you. They need to make the best first impression on the recruiter. That's why a resume is considered to be one of the most important steps in the job application process. It is also a snapshot of career. That's why here resume should be typewritten and use a A4 size paper and the font size should be readable. Here that is 12 to 14. While writing a resume, one should include these points in a resume. First point is contact information. In contact information comes your name and address. While writing your name, use capital letters. Then after here, while writing the address, it is better to mention a well-known location near your house so that it is easy to locate the address. Then after here, you should also write down your cell number and you should also give your mail ID. This is all about the contact information. Next, the date of birth. Instead of giving completed years of age, it is advisable to give your date of birth. Now, educational qualification. The educational qualification should be listed as clear as possible. Then after comes the objective. This is the beginning of career, so you should share your interest in the field or the department in which you want to make a career. After that, you should write down work experience. In case you are already working somewhere or you have worked earlier, it is better to give details of work experience. And the next point is extracurricular activities. Beside your education, there are other factors which supplement your personality and make you a dynamic person. It includes your skills, hobbies, how many languages you know, and your application in debates, seminars, conferences should be mentioned with special achievements. Now, here from all these points, we know about a job application and a resume. Let us see the example here. Write an application with resume for the post of history lecturer in Government First Grade College, Aurad, District Bidar. This is the example here. Now here you should write down the job application letter and resume. Here the employer's address is given. The employee's address is not given, so that here I have written my address. Let me read out. From Harshal Ghule, house number 14138, Basavanilaya, Teachers Colony, Aurad, 585326, that is a pin code, District Bidar. This is a employee's address. Then after here, you should write down a date, and the today's date is 15/5/2020, or you should write down 15 May 2020. Then after here, we are writing a letter towards the college. So higher authority in the college is the principal. So the employer's address is to the principal, Government First Grade College, Aurad B, District Bidar. Now here there comes a salutation. So that into that salutation here, you should write down respected sir or madam. Then after subject. Into that subject here, we should write down application for the post of history lecturer. Here we are applying for the history lecturer post. So that here I have written application for the post of history lecturer. Here according to the post here, we have to make certain changes. Now the body of the letter. Let me read out. With reference to the above cited subject, I am writing this letter to kindly request you to consider me for the post of lecturer in history in your college. I would like to bring to your kind notice that I possess all the required qualification for the post. I believe I can serve your esteemed institution and its students very well with my abilities. I am attaching my resume. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you. This is the body of the letter. And suppose here you wanted to write down in a different way, you should write down here the another body of the letter. This is regarding your advertisement published in Vijay Karnataka, dated on 11 May 2020, regarding a vacancy for history lecturer in your college. I would be glad to apply for the post, or I am excited to apply for the post. Teaching has always been my passion. My qualification and experience match your requirements. I have attached my resume for your consideration and request you to consider my application for the post. Thank you here. Like this here, you should write down the body of the letter. Then here, the complimentary clause, yours faithfully or yours truly or yours sincerely. Then here, you should sign. After that here, you should write down your name. Then after here comes the enclosure. Here, I have attached a resume. That's why I have written a resume in my enclosure. Now, next, let us see about the resume. First, name, address, phone number, email, date of birth, caste, category, sex. That means here either the candidate is male or female. That's why here you should mention a sex. Then after, educational qualification. Here you are applying for the post of history lecturer. So that here for the history lecturer here the qualification needed MS Lit. That's why here I have written MS Lit. And now make a columns. In the first column here the exam passed. In the second, board and university. Then the year of passing. Then percentage. And then the class. And here you passed SSLC exam, PUC, BA, MA, SLET. From which university you have mentioned there. The year of passing also you have mentioned. And how many percentage you got. That all these information here you should mention in the educational qualification. Then after comes objectives. Searching a challenging career with a progressive work that provide an opportunity to share my knowledge and abilities. Here in the objective, according to the post, one should change the objectives also. Then after, I have written language known, Kannada, English, Hindi and Marathi. Then the hobbies. Into that hobbies here, I have written reading books, creative writing, singing, playing chess, listening music and drawing, etc. Now the next one is skills. Into that skills I have written cooperative attitude, capable of teamwork, excellent communication skill, positive thinking and presentation skill, etc. Then achievement. Gold medal in a sports competition at state level. Here you can also write presented many papers in seminars and conferences. Next, experience. If you have any experience, you should write down there. Worked as a lecturer in Amreshwar Degree College, Aurad from 2017 to 19. Finally, here you should always write your name after completion of the resume. This is considered as a confirmation of all the information which you have given in your resume. This is all about job application with resume. Some more examples on job application with resume we will see in the next video. Thank you.